into the 975. And this morning, we'll be presenting you with a personality of the week. So this morning in studios, we have upcoming dancehall artist, Randy.
Dancehall thing.
Yes. So we'll decrease and we'll let him take over. So tell us, we have SDC in the building. Welcome. Good morning.
Thanks. I just want to first say I appreciate y'all having me here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so.
No problem. Yeah.
So tell us who SDC is and tell us about your dancehall journey.
Well, SDC is a hardworking, outgoing, determined, person. I've been doing music for quite a year now. So, to be honest, it's very hard in Guyana to get your music out there as a dancehall artist.
Yeah.
But once you keep pushing, you will see results.
Yeah.
And that's the main focus.
Yes. So you did mention it is challenging being a dancehall artist in Guyana, but how has the local music scene influenced you as an artist?
Well, basically on my point of view, I try to take my music to an international platform.
Who were some of your big influences? Come up in dancehall. Who you look to?
Yes. Who's influenced you?
Well, a lot of people. I listen to all kind of music.
All kind of
Once
music.
you're a musician, you gotta listen all kind of music, not just dancehall.
So I like that.
Different person influenced me. Like from since I small, you could ask anybody. I always singing. In the yard, anything you catch me singing.
Raja.
So. But back to the main point, it's very hard, in Guyana, to just get your music out there. But once you keep pushing, like I said, you will get results.
Yeah, man.
That's correct.
The challenges, because when I say dancehall, I'm a dancehall historian.
Oh boy.
I love the dancehall music. I remember one of the first albums I listened to was The Art of War by Mavado back in the day. I was, let me tell you, I was Gully, I wasn't Gaza. So. But yeah, we always happy to hear new voices come through. And you said you've been recording now for like a year?
No, several years.
7 years, okay.
It started back in high school in First Farm.
Okay.
I wasn't into singing. Let me tell you a quick story. I wasn't into singing. So when we first get into school in Farm 1, we had to sit next to one another, appear, and we had to know something about each other. So my friend, he's the one that, used to be singing, and he was like, yo, write it, And I'm here still doing it while he
He on a different
do
path.
it no more. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So your journey started in high school.
Yeah, in Forest Farm.
Nice. So SDC. What does SDC stand for? Tell us about that.
That's a interested that's interested how I got the name. So coming right back to secondary school in Farm 2, I have some cousin abroad. So they had a group called SDC. They used to keep parties and stuff.
Okay.
The definition for it was Swagger Dagger Corporation. It's like a group they form these parties and events, right? So me being young and new to the whole Facebook, I saw the name at the end of each of them name, right? So I was like, hey, let me just put this at the end of my name. So me putting it at the end of my name and people, start calling me, it gave a catch. So it just left with me from since then. So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. SDC. Swagger Dagger. I like it.
So just, from since I go into school, people be like SDC, and it just left from since then to now. So
yeah,
it's just something I run with.
All right. How would you describe your song though? Your particular brand of dancehall. How would you describe that?
Well, honestly, there is a lot more room for improvement. And I just dropped a single called Toxic.
Toxic.
And there's a lot of ways you can view the song. Like coming back to a few days ago, they had a murder with a guy killing his wife.
Yes, and in Diamond, yeah.
So with toxic now, there's, like I said, there's a lot of way you can view it. Is like, even though you're in a relationship with somebody, there's a lot of venues and avenues that you could, from the situation that you and the person are in. So it's just that it's two choices you have. Is either you can sit down and work it out, or you can, just choose to leave. Yeah. So toxic is like basically like supporting like love, like like you show love no matter what the situation is you're having in the relationship.
Okay. I think I heard a bit of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but our listeners may want to hear it. But it's morning radio we on though, so
Yeah.
we're a little constrained with morning radio.
Definitely.
You don't get a letter. But we'll definitely get your song. And those programs that run a little later down in the evening, we'll definitely play that for our listeners who are tuned all day.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as an upcoming artist, what is your biggest challenge? You did mention some challenges being an artist in Guyana. So, what are some of the challenges you've had so far?
Well, I would say the studio producers. Like for instance, you go to a studio and you pitch the song to them with a rhythm. You would go in and you would record. They would have certain. I'm not saying all the studio producers are bad, but you might pitch the song and they might just record it, and that's it. They won't say like do for this hook. It on song. They won't give you that, kind of extra support.
And working with you to refine it
like
properly.
You would be like, well, I gotta do this back. Some of them, I go studio enough time and I record a song, and this it. They got paid and I'm out of the place. And then when I put out the music, people be like, who record? It's all come back to the producer too. Because if you don't put out good work for the artist, when the song is out there, people would want to know, who you recorded at, so it's all have to start with the producers, them working with artists.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, because when you look at the work that producer is supposed to do in terms of refining that particular song or record and ensuring that it has the vision that the artist has is out there, not just, hey, record the song, but working with you, I think that's a big part that's missing here. Yeah. And I know there are some producers who take pride in what they do. They just let you come and record. They want to ensure that if this song I produce a song, is of a particular standard. Right. There are some of them out there. Yeah, but I know the challenge that you're talking about, because I've been in contact with a lot of the artists who say the same thing. You know what? That care and dedication that the producer is supposed to take with your song. Maybe because you're not a big artist as yet. But that's something that needs to be looked at.
Yep.
Yeah.
So from your music, what is the message that you hope that your listeners grasp?
Well, like I said, the recent one that I dropped is called Toxic, and there's a lot of way you can view that Toxic video from.
Yeah.
So it's promoting, like, even though everyone can relate to this. Everyone, what's the saying? The old people say, in a relationship, every tongue is bite.
Tongue and teeth must bite.
Tongue and teeth must bite. Yeah. So in every relationship, they must have ups and downs. Right. It's just how you have to, deal with the situation with you and your partner.
Yeah.
If it comes to a point that you don't wanna, you could just leave.
Right. So were you part of the recent dancehall competition, Mashramani?
No,
Are you thinking about going in next year?
I was thinking about it since last year, but I work and work got me caught up, so
Okay. Well, we hope that we see you in it next year, man.
Yeah. Hopefully I will try.
Looking out for SDC in the Dancehall Monarch competition next year.
Yeah.
All right, so we know that Guyanese like excitement, and do you think you could drop us a freestyle? Something clean, something pure, something fun, something from morning radio.
When you come on radio, people just put you on the spot.
Yes, we're putting you on the spot. Let's see. Let's test your dancehall skills.
Oh boy. We'll
All
put
right, let me see.
SDC on the spot.
SDC, let me give you a little something there.
Are we gonna? When you're ready. All right.
You ever had close friend turn enemy? You ever had a gal who styled the thing? Who styled the thing? You ever had close friend turn enemy? You ever had a gal who styled the thing? You ever put your trust in a family and them turn round and treat you like? Me play the fool just to see the crowd. Me on a lonely road, me alone. Yo.
All right.
Oh, we gotta hear the full song with that one, man. You recorded that one already?
Well, to be honest, it's a song that I'm currently working on.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so
All right,
it's in the process.
Well, when you're finished, you definitely link us up. This is always a space where young artists can come and have their music played and let the world know who they are. 97.5. You see we said it's we own. That's our logo, our slogan here.
Yes.
And so we're always happy to present you a space to bring your music, SDC.
Yes.
Appreciate
SDC.
it.
All right.
So before we wrap up, what is an advice or what is a piece of advice you would encourage or share with young artists that are trying to get into the dancehall industry?
Yeah, like yourself, you're still trying to break through.
Yes.
What's the thing that you think that they should be doing at this point in time?
I feel they should just keep working towards something. Like if you're serious about music, you have to be consistent with it. Because it's like let me give an example. It's like a nail. If you have a hammer and you want it to fit in a hole and you keep knocking that hammer on that nail every day, it's eventually gonna go through. So if you're consistent with music and keep putting out daily, interacting with fans, you will get some sort of results in the end.
Lovely. I love that analogy. The hammer and the nail. That's interesting.
All right. Well, we hope that you keep hitting at the door, hitting at the nail, and we hope that we hear your name on that Soca Monarch stage winning next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots of success to you, man.
All right. So before you go, tell the fans, tell the listeners where we can find your music.
Yeah.
Drop your social, your contacts, everything.
Okay,
Where we can find SDC.
All social media platform is Shakil SDC.
Yeah.
That's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah.
Shakil SDC.
Yeah, Shakil SDC.
On YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. You got TikTok?
Yeah, I got TikTok.
Roger. So check out Shakil SDC on those social media platforms,
On all
guys.
social media platforms.
All right.
Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, SDC. And as Brandy is saying, this is a space where we want to cultivate and nurture local talents. So thank you for coming down to 975.
Yeah, very appreciated.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. I hope we see you back here with that song. That song we just heard, that little snippet, when you finish producing it. All right, then it's 9:16 in the 592, folks. Gonna get back to the music now. It's a Mad Morning Mix.